Hey guys, it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm showing you how to create this smoked out wing liner look. Perfect for prom or any special event. I think it's really pretty and just, it's bold but like classic, and yeah, I really like how it turned out. So if you want to see how I created this look, then you can just keep on watching. Alright, so first of all, let's put on this headband. I'm obsessed with this headband. I think it's so cute. It's perfect for when I'm like washing my face and stuff and I don't want to get my hair wet. And it's perfect to keep my hair out of my face. So I wanted to wear it while I'm doing makeup today. But so I already went ahead and primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. So we're going to get straight into the eye look. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I'm just going to start with the shade Golden Ochre as my transition shade. This one kind of has like almost like a yellow golden undertone as the name would imply, but it's a very like light color and it's like perfect for a transition shade. And I'm just using my MAC 217 eyeshadow brush, which is my absolute favorite for eyeshadow. Okay, then we're just going to go into the shade Burnt Orange, which is the one right below it. So I used that one, and now I'm using that one. I'm just focusing on that outer corner right now. And now just going into Raw Sienna, which is that one right there. And now I'm just going to take the brush that came with this palette, and I'm going to pick up the shade Cypress Umber, this one, and really just focus it on the outer corner. So I'm first going to pick it up with this thinner side and kind of do like a line almost to kind of create that smoky effect. And then just bring it in. And then taking the other side, I'm just going to pick up a little more of that same color and bring it in a little more. Okay, so, and lastly, I'm just going to jump into my Jaclyn Hill palette and take the very darkest shade. Sorry, this is so messy. I'm going to take this darkest shade, just do a little bit and smoke it even a little more with that same Anastasia brush. Okay, so it should be looking something like this right now. I'm just going to go ahead and take a blending brush, just kind of blend everything out real quick. I'm just going to go back into my MAC brush that still has a little bit of product and just kind of sweep it over on this part just to give a little bit of that warmth. Next, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of concealer and clean up the lid a little bit before I do our lighter shadow. And I'm just taking an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. It's like a really flat one, so I feel like it works well for concealer. Okay, so now I'm going to go with this more flat, morphy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Primavera, which is a little more of a goldy undertone, and it's a shimmery shade, and I'm going to pop that where we have the concealer. And then just going to blend everything out again. And I'm just going to take my MAC 217 brush again in the Raw Sienna shade and just pop it on right here just to kind of help the blend of the lighter to darker colors. And then I'm just going to pick up the shade Tempera and with a little brush and highlight my brow bone. And the key of this look is just to keep blending everything. Just anytime you put on your shadow and looks a little funny, just keep blending it in. This definitely requires a lot of work, but it's really pretty. Okay, so now it's time for the liner. Okay, so for liner, I'm going to be using my Blanc Ultra Thin Liquid Liner pen. Look at how thin that is. So, you can see my shadow. I still struggle with the wings, so bear with me. We're going to do our best. So we're just going to start trying to follow the line of the eyeshadow. And I know it's kind of hard to see with my dark eyeshadow, but just kind of trying to look a little forward just so you can kind of see where it's going to be when your eyes are open, because that makes a huge difference. And sorry for the shower again. And just start bringing it in, connecting it. And you can start lining the upper line. Or lining your lash line, sorry. Then I like to take a little bit of a Q-tip and just clean it up a little bit. For some reason I feel like everything's looking worse on camera today. But looking at it in person, I feel like it's pretty good. We're gonna clean up that tip a little bit. I feel like normally things look better on camera, but for some reason today it looked worse. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and do it on the other eye. So now we're just going to go ahead, I'm going to curl my lashes and put some mascara on. And for mascara, I'm using my Total Temptation mascara again from Maybelline. And just doing a little coat of that. I'm going to go ahead and put on some falsies and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have my lashes on, so I know the face is looking a little crazy, but we can go ahead and get straight into the face makeup, and that's going to help everything a lot, I feel like. So we're going to start with some primer. For today, I'm going to use my Becca First Light Priming Filter because I kind of want more of that dewy skin look, since this is a kind of a for Prom. So like a really healthy, glowy look, I feel like. And if you like prefer matte, you can definitely use like a more matte primer and whatnot, but I'm just going to be using the glowy primer. And for foundation, we're going to be using my Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. And I'm in the shade Mont Blanc. It's going to do about 5 or 6 pumps. Back of my hand, because the pumps are a little bit smaller. I just take my Eco Tools foundation brush and start putting that all over my face. And if you want to see a review on this foundation, I just posted that as my last video, so you can check that out. But I obviously love it, so yeah, I definitely would recommend this foundation. The only thing is I have to set my nose a lot because for some reason with this foundation it stays everywhere else perfectly fine, but my nose, it just transfers really easily. Like if I kiss my husband or anything, it just like, it's on his nose, or like even just like around here it starts to wear off a little easier than a lot of foundations, I feel like, but like the rest of it is just so perfect that like I can work with it. And then I'm just going to be taking my Eco Tools Beauty Blender. I love this one. It's just like a really nice size and it has like a nice feel to it. And then I like that it's more narrow at the top so you can get under your eyes and stuff and get like a clean line. Clean the eyeshadow a little bit. Then we're going to go in with my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector and put that under the eyes, help brighten up and get rid of those dark circles. And this is great to cancel out dark circles because it has that kind of salmon-y undertone. And so this is especially great to use. I wear it like on an everyday basis, but this is especially great if you have an event like prom or a wedding and you just really want to have like that bright under eye looking really awake. You don't want to see those dark circles. And then going back in with my Tarte Shape Tape, we're just gonna conceal. One of these days I will use a new concealer, but I'm just so obsessed with this one. It's just so good. I tried getting the Nars creamy concealer, but I couldn't find a shade that worked for me. Like the one that I got was just so pink and like a little bit too light, and then the other ones were just like too dark, and there's not a huge selection of colors, at least not at my Ulta. I don't know if there's more online. I'm gonna go and use my Beauty Blender again to blend that out. You can kind of use this to help clean up that line, the liner, make it super clean. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of setting powder under my eyes and my nose. I'm not really going to bake under my eyes because I just feel like it's not necessary for me, but I am going to put a good amount on the tip of my nose where it tends to rub off, and around it too. And I'm just going to let that sit while I do the rest of my face. I know it looks really crazy, but it's necessary. So then I'm going to go ahead and contour. I'm going to be using my NYX 3 Steps to Sculpt Face Sculpting Palette. And I'm going to be using the shade with my Morphe, more like tapered brush. These brushes don't have names, so it's really annoying, but I've been loving this contour this week. It's just like the perfect shade, I feel like. You can get like a really clean line too. And you just want to blend up always. Okay, then I'm just going to go with my Hoola bronzer by Benefit. You guys know I've been obsessed with this, so I'm taking this fluffy brush from Morphe as well. Just going to bronze up the face. And then I'll bronze up the forehead a little bit. Blush, I'm going to use my Nars Orgasm blush. I'm just going to do a little bit. I don't want a ton of blush because it is already so like bronzy. But just like a little bit on the apples of my cheek and blending it back a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and blend that away. And I'm just going to take a little bit more powder. Just kind of clean it ever so lightly into the contour. And then blend it. Because we don't want too harsh of a line. And then this just helps also blend that contour and bronzer and blush all together so you don't see like 3 different lines. For highlighter, I think I might mix a couple. First I'm going to take my Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. And I'm going to just take this brush. This is from Sonia Kashuk. And I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and spray it a little bit. And just pick up some of that Champagne Pop. Ooh, so pretty. Hit it by eyebrows. A little bit on the forehead. So then I'm gonna spray my brush again. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. The lid broke off, but it looks like this. It's really pretty. It's a little more of just like a pearl undertone instead of like golden undertone. And I'm just gonna pop that on top. I'm just gonna take my finger and get the bridge of the nose a little bit. Tip of the nose. Keep it to a little more. And then I'm actually going to use this as my inner corner highlight as well. So I'm going to spray this little brush and pop it in the inner corners. Now we're just going to go ahead and pop those same shadows that we used on the top of our upper lids on our lower lash line. Starting with Primavera. Take a little bit of that. And just going from lightest to darkest again. And I don't always use all the shades, but I usually use at least like 3. And then just doing some more mascara on the lower lash line, or on the lower lashes. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend everything out one more time with our Beauty blender. Make sure that nose highlight isn't too harsh. And now we're going to finish with the lips. So I'm going to be doing kind of, it's not super nude, but it's kind of like a dark nude berry color. And you could totally do a couple different colors with this. I feel like you wouldn't want to go too dark. I mean, you definitely could. But personally, I think since the eyes are so intense, I think it'd look better to do more of a lighter lip. So you could do like a super nude lip, you could do like a nude pink. But today I'm going to be using this new color from Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and it's in the shade 65 Seductress. Looks like this. I'm just going to be first lining my lips with my MAC pencil in Hoover. I love this pencil color because I feel like you can wear it with a lot of different colors. Like I use it with my nude matte ink in the Loyalist shade, which is like really nude, but I can also wear it with like a more like purpley nude. I don't know. There's just a lot of colors you can wear it with. Let's go in with this. So I feel like this, I wouldn't go like much darker than this because I feel like this is kind of like a natural, it's like not much darker than my natural lip color. So I feel like it's not too harsh or anything or too intense, but you could definitely go lighter or a little darker. But this is the completed look, and I'm going to go ahead and do my hair, and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the completed look, and I just remembered that I forgot to set my face, so I'm just going to go ahead, take my MAC Face Plus, and set my face. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you try to recreate it, or if you wear it to a prom or any event, I'd love to see and hear about it, so let me know in the comments below. And if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future videos. And follow my blog, lifewithabbie.com, and I'll have everything linked down below on my social media, as well as I'll have listed the products that I used today. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!